So today we're going to do an oil change on the Audi S8. We're going to use the Liqui Moly 5W-40 oil, 8 liters of it, together with some Liqui Moly professional wine engine wash before changing the oil, CERATECH oil additive for the new oil, and of course the oil filter. So let's get started. We begin with lifting up the vehicle. Of course, we always make sure the vehicle is properly secured. After that, we can begin with pouring up the Liqui Moly engine flush, and after that, starting the engine. The engine needs to idle for at least 10 to 15 minutes without revving any higher than the idle RPMs, and after that we can shut it down and begin the oil change. After the engine is shut down, we can open the oil filler cap and leave it opened. After that, we can start by removing the under engine cover. Once the cover is removed, we can start by loosening up the oil drain plug and then carefully unscrewing it. And we can see the old 5W-40 oil draining out. And once the drain is complete, we can move on with removing the oil filter housing and leaving it aside for now. You should always replace the drain plug washer, and once the drain plug is prepared, we can move on with removing the oil filter from the housing, then removing the old O-ring from the oil filter housing, then cleaning it up and putting the new oil filter in it. Don't forget to install the new O-ring on the oil filter housing that came up with the oil filter, and also lubricating it just a little with some new oil. And always a good practice is to pre-fill the oil filter housing before installing it. By doing this, we can make sure that the oil system will be filled up prior to the engine start. And after installing the oil filter, we can move on with installing the drain plug. After that, of course, it's time to fill up the new oil into the engine. This engine contains a little more than 8 liters, but we start with filling up only 8 liters, then filling up the CERATECH additive, and after that checking the oil level. And now it's time for the first engine start. After checking the oil level, we can also reset the oil change interval from the car's infotainment system.